Welcome back to Brisk Bites. We are still playing in the feedback section of the main Brisk Tools page, which you can always find at bit.ly/try-brisk-tools. We are moving down to the Rubric Criteria Feedback. In an earlier Brisk Bite, we learned how to make our own rubrics, but this tool will also let us use other rubrics that we've got that are tried and true in PDF form or other forms on our computer. So let's go ahead and see how that works. I am still using my 7th grade narrative for this example, and I'm going to summon Brisk from down in the bottom corner, and I am still going to choose give feedback. That's where we are. And this time I'm going to choose from my quadrant here the rubric criteria option. Now here's a pro tip. If anything is pre-populated anywhere in your box here, in your Brisk box, you will have to clear it before the option to assign a rubric shows up. So if you've got any directions here or old standards that are still attached and showing up in the box, you've got to clear them all out before you see the upload rubric option. I may or may not have just learned that myself. So we're going to go ahead and choose upload rubric. And I've got one here that is a tried and true narrative rubric that I like. I'm going to click on that and say open. And it's going to take just a moment, and now I can see that it has attached the rubric that I like. Now, come with me just real quick on a journey here. I'm going to pop over and let you take a peek at my rubric so that you can see it's a standard looking rubric, basically a table. I'm looking at things like understanding, organization, and purpose. Under that, I've got like my organizational structure, elaboration, and on page 2, I end with conventions. Okay, so now we're going to pop back to our student writing example, and I'm going to go ahead and say brisket. Again, we're going to work with the pop-up window as the Brisk feedback tools do, and you'll notice as it's generating, we're getting those same categories from the rubric: understanding, organization and purpose, organizational structure, elaboration, and conventions. Beautiful. So you, of course, can come in and read that feedback for yourself. Make sure it aligns with what you'd like to say, the feedback that you'd like to give. You can copy chunk by chunk if you would like to. You can copy all. And as always, you can choose to go ahead and insert it. And then it's going to give your students a nice table of feedback at the top of their student writing based on the rubric that you front-loaded them with. This is a great way to really hone in, make sure that that feedback loop and cycle is really tight. So yet another brilliant way to take the workload off of your student writing grading and give you back some precious time to connect with students or to reconnect with yourself. That's another Brisk Bite. We'll see you back here for another one soon.